When I began playing the bass in the 70s in New York, everyone played the bass pretty much based on James Jameson's style. James Jameson was the bass player who played for Motown. And then all of a sudden, we heard Larry Graham, right? Around 73, 74. And he wasn't playing with the traditional bass guitar sound. He was thumping it, he was hitting it with his thumb and plucking it. And we were like, whoa, what is that, man? You know? And everyone that I knew, every bass player was like, man, I gotta learn how to do that, because that's the coolest sound, you know? Especially to a young ear, you know what I mean? Because it was very dynamic, boom, bam, you know, it really got your attention. So I was like everybody else, man, you know. Larry Graham was such a huge influence. And, you know, I think he influenced a lot of bass players. I think Stanley Clarke was influenced by Larry Graham. Bootsy was influenced by Larry Graham. And his personality was so huge, we all got swept up in his world. I eventually started playing more jazz, but I took that style and tried to move it over into the jazz. When I first played with Miles, he heard me playing, he goes, okay, Larry Graham. You know what I mean? Because he was aware of Larry Graham too. So it was very much part of the culture.
Marcus, what you mainly can hear is who he is as a creative person and using the influence from me as a foundation for that. He plays the slap bass like me, but he also plays the overhand style as well and has mastered that technique. Another thing on Marcus, he thinks like a lead player. Not every bass player can do that. You know, not every bass player thinks like that. Not every bass player has the ability to get on other instruments and express that lead quality. So he can do it on his horn, but he can also do it on the bass as well. So he's unique in himself. And even though he can play like other people, there are other people that can't play like him. Every time you hear Marcus, it could be the same song, but it's not going to be the same performance, because he's always looking for growth. It's like, how can I be better at what I do? So the same song he played at a concert last night, he played tonight, it's gonna be different, because he's gonna absorb from the people that's around him, whether it be horn players, keyboard players, or whatever. He's soaking that in. And when he plays, all of those elements comes out. So then he becomes more than the bass player on that song. But at the same time, he knows how to then fall back and be a part of the background, part of the foundation, and let somebody else shine. And he can just lay in the cut. That's a gift.